Hello again, this is Trace from Justice, and we're still outward bound. Alrighty.
Hello.
Hello, hello! Oh, there we go, we got all three of us. Excellent!
We're here, ready to go.
We're here, let's see, it says we're all in the carrier, so that's good. Means I can set us to jump.
Yeah. We've been talking smack about you, so don't read the chat back.
Okay. That's okay. I was getting ready.
Get pad number 2.
I was getting ready to stream, and I suddenly realized, oh, it's trash night. Ah, crap. Trash is out in the curb. Oops.
Yeah, we're ready to go jumping. I think.
Well, HY Q.
That might be too hot.
It's not typing in there. Yeah, there it goes. Y U Q U I O X D2 4527. Which is the last of our pre-scouted systems.
Yep.
And it says it's out of range.
What'd you say? HYUQU
Yep.
IO
Yep.
X
Yep.
D2-4527. Is that a range?
By 6 light years. Well now.
I don't understand.
Yeah, that's kind of distance changed a little bit, huh? All right.
Thanks, Elite.
Well, at least it only happened to us once.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to this one. IOX D2 4344.
Is it a pretty bright blue one that may have some rings?
It's a bright white one. I was trying to go to a blue one because those can also have beautiful rings, but
Yeah.
43, 44. Okay.
Okay.
Well, like I said, at least that only happened once and right at the end.
Yeah.
Might as well pop up on deck and say goodbye to the system.
This is awesome. Oh, I guess, May Day may have left a ship. I don't know.
No, May's landed. I can see May's ship.
Okay, well, maybe I don't see you up yet. I don't know. I only see 3 ships.
Well, that's because May is in a smaller ship, so she's over on the left pod. He's over on the left pod. Yes, I gotta make sure I remember he. I'm sorry, but May sounds like a girl's name. It doesn't help that in one of the games that I played with, was a team with guilds or whatever. One of the guild members was named May.
Well, you know the Johnny Cash song, right?
My name is Sue. How
That's
do
right.
you do?
How
Yeah.
are you today? My name is May. So that system we're jumping to is only 24 jumps for me.
Well, yeah, you got a jump beast there. Whereas I'm gonna.
That's with my.
No, this is yellow, isn't it?
It's. Yeah, my 25 light year range.
Yeah. But the deal is, do you have your fuel scoop on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not a big fuel scoop, but
It's enough.
I suppose it'd take a little bit, but that's doable in a.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to keep up at the same time that you guys are jumping in the big one, but.
Well, I don't know. You got 15 minutes. You can do. You can a jump sequence complete with just a hawk is 1.5 minutes.
It's supposed to. May will be there, have sandwiches made, and feet up on the couch drinking a glass of iced tea, waiting on us. And that's after he scanned all the planets and mapped them.
Yeah, I did a loop. Well, the last place you guys parked, I did a loop about 4 or 5 systems. Last night I did like about 3. That's one of my favorite things when we jump to a space and we park overnight. I'll jump around, hit 20, get 20 million.
Yeah. Well, I'll thank you for two mil for the carrier.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to mine. We're gonna have to mine. We're gonna have to find a icy ring and mine. We're 5,000 down.
Yeah, I only did one system today while I was setting up the HOTUS, and it got me about 4.5 million.
So basically, it's either had an Earth-like and a terraformable, or.
It had a bunch. It was like all. How many bodies was it? I can't even remember. But it was all high metal rich. Had 1 ice ball and 2 terraformables.
Okay, the 2 terraformables are a mil each.
Now, is that for scanning or is that for mapping?
That's for mapping.
Scanning and mapping.
Ah.
Got to sick them probes. See, you get every time you come in the system, you honk it, you get a certain amount. You do the FSS scanner, you get a certain amount for that. And then if you go and probe it, then you got bam, 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 strike
Money.
3, honey, you're in the money.
Yeah, and that's what I do. I just go into my map.
By the time you get back to the bubble, Yellow, you'll be a professional explorer and know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, you
I'm
probably.
already at Pioneer 12%.
Woo! Look at you go. Look
You'll
at
be
you
elite
go.
before you get back, or at least when you sell the data when you get back, you'll easily be elite.
Yeah, if I keep going at this rate, I should be there. You have to have, what, 300 million?
Yeah, something like that. But you know, we're kind of skipping a bunch heading out with the carrier like this. So by the time we get back to, you know, if we head back to Explorer's Anchorage, exploring all the way, by the time we sell our data there, you should be elite.
Well, Pioneer is just one step below elite. So yeah, I think by the time.
Oh, geez, by the time we park the carrier, he'll probably be elite.
And then I get to go home.
53%.
You got what?
I don't know. He's got a very soft mic.
30, I think.
Yeah, I got a new mic showing up tomorrow. This mic's pretty bad.
Well, funny thing is, my mic, which is attached to my headset, picks up my keystrokes. It's so damn sensitive. Heck, it picks up stuff I can't even hear because of the noise cancellation.
Attention, carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
The only thing I don't like about it is that it's actually too small. The earpieces need to be just slightly larger, and the headband needs another ½ an inch. I think I made a mistake and ordered the kids' version. Although, who would spend $300 for headphones on a kid? I don't know. A friend of mine who's an audiophile got me hooked on this brand of headphones, and the sound quality is absolutely amazing, and the atmospheric cancellation is incredible as well. But this particular pair is just a smidge too small. That's, yeah. The last one was extremely comfortable, so.
Too bad you can't swap cans on it. Keep the headband, swap the cans.
Yeah, that would have been nice, yeah. Well, except the cans are actually slightly smaller than my ears, so I keep creasing my ears with these as well.
Yeah, shouldn't have such big ears.
I don't. That's why I think they're kids' versions.
I had to say that.
Yeah. I suppose you did.
Let A4 down.
Oh, that just means I'll have to buzz you an extra time, that's all.
Yeah, well.
And just hope I don't catch you with the landing gear.
Well, I won't get the fine because I'm parked, so.
Yeah, knowing me, I'll come in greater than 100, so.
and your ship will take
Get
you
a fine
out.
and it'll blow you out of the sky.
Twice, what happened? My carrier blowed me up. Okay.
Emerald tablet is being decommissioned.
Hell no!
I'll teach you to blow me out of the sky. I'm gonna sell you.
I was going to say, no, I'm not going to go through all this crap just for him to get out here and decommission it in the middle of all this crap. You know, come on.
No, I'm planning on leaving this thing out there around an Earth like somewhere between our target system, unless that one actually has an Earth-like, in which case that would be good. But when I went out there the first time and had one, and then I saw somebody discovered it later, even though I had already previously discovered it, and the new planetary set doesn't have an Earth-like. And I'm just like, oh. I specifically saved that location just for something like this to come along.
Like I said, if they keep resetting it, it's going to take us, we're never going to get 1 billion stars. We won't get 1 billion stars mapped anyways with all of us, the entire lead. But if they keep resetting it, yeah, it's even going to be longer.
Well, 400 billion stars is, I think, like 10 times the population of the entire world or something like that.
We'd each have to do 1 or 2.
No, everybody in the world would have to do 10, even those who aren't playing.
So that would be hard to get done if they're not playing.
Yeah. Oh, you do that very well. You must have been practicing.
Attention, carrier is now on the pre-flight alert.
Annoying.
All services have been suspended.
I really like the sound they had in beta a lot better.
I agree. I think
It would
that's
actually
because in
scare
beta you
me.
had a different style of ship.
Well, in beta they didn't have the skins in beta.
Oh, that's why. Apparently the horns are different for each model.
Nope.
It's the same annoying cow move.
Doesn't matter what skin. If you could buy sound sets, I would. Just to get rid of that damn cow.
Yeah, I would even send a donation.
I should set up a Patreon at some point, I guess.
Yeah. They're not going to annoy you by sending you 1 penny at a time.
Well, you know, then Patreon would take that, you know, penny they round up, so I'd get nothing every time, right?
Wow. I didn't think about that.
Patreon, keep all your pennies.
I forget. I'm assuming they take a small percentage, like probably 3%, round up. So any percent of a penny rounded up is a penny.
Attention all ships, this carrier is about to engage the frame shift drive. Please move to a
At least
safe
I'm assuming that's how it works, because they have to make money somehow.
True. Please move to a safe distance. I'm still waiting for her to tell me how far out a safe distance is.
Yeah.
3 or 4.
Not very far, actually.
Is that 3 or 4 ship lengths? And is that talking about a Corvette length or a Sidewinder length?
Probably just a few meters.
3 or 4.
You just have to stay out of the way of the pieces of the ship as it goes by.
Attention. Counting down.
I wonder if there's any gravity associated with the singularity that it opens.
3, 2, 1.
There probably should be.
Technically, it should act like a black hole and suck you, or at least move you. But I don't know if anybody can get close to it when it takes off to figure that out.
Well, the trace was pretty close when it first moved in. I remember seeing that on the video.
Well, I was still about 10 kilometers from it.
Oh, I got the kitty in my lap.
Oh, kitty, kitty. Space cat.
Yeah, none of my cats.
Okay, buddy. The Viper's about to launch.
The other day were raptors, today were vipers. Holy moly!
Oh my.
4 clusters.
Let's go check this dude out. It's gonna be fun watching it from an external camera. All of us take off at once.
Track landing gear.
Plant release confirmed. Restrict speed until a carrier
Track
is
landing
far
gear.
behind you.
Landing gear retracted.
Jeez, Yellow, you got a fast ship.
Who?
Yellow's got a really fast ship.
Oh, yeah, Bell. Yeah.
14 bodies.
There's something good out there for 258,000.
Well, with 14 bodies, there's at least one terraformable out here.
Well, this is gonna be wonderful chasing around.
The
trying
water
to get
world?
you guys.
Could be.
Not one water world.
Yep, one water world.
Oh, and a metal rich.
Is it
That's worth money to
terraformable?
map it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's terraformable.
Metal rich tend to be more expensive than you'd think, or have worth more than you'd think.
Behind the sun.
Well, we got 2 terraformables.
Well, there's a couple mil each right there.
And I'm looking for the water world. Maybe I missed it.
Somebody's mapped the water world already.
Yeah, the water world.
Oh, and somebody just got the last one. Okay, great. System map. Wow.
Well, I think
Alright.
I'm just gonna sit on the carrier. Oh, we got a ring.
Well, we got enough of this here. It won't take long to map the whole system.
I'm just looking. The ring ain't nothing. It's not icy.
Well, if you guys want to map the inside worlds, I'll go get that gas giant and its rings.
Oh, that metal one, that high metal Or Metal Rich. She's tiny.
Yep. They always are tiny.
Yeah, she's a 2 probe.
You won't see one you won't see a Metal Rich higher than a 4.
Surface scan complete.
There we go. That's one of them.
Yeah. But with 4 of us, it
got
really
a Kodak for it too.
Uh-huh. A Metal Rich is worth the same as a high metal of 10 times its size.
What is that? About 600,000, 680,000,
Something like that, yeah.
400 to 600,000, depends on what size.
You might say they're worth their weight in gold.
Hotter than Blaze is in here, and this cat wants to be up on my lap.
Of course.
Lushy.
And this gas giant's worth a bit too because it's got ammonia-based life.
Yeah.
So that's a bit extra as well. How many probes? 13.
Oh, lovely.
So that's 6 per side. Which means I probably want to go by thirds. Let's see what that does.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Alrighty, fly around the other side.
Boy, with this background of stars, sometimes it's hard to see that horizon line.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, 5 per side works with a 13, alright? Almost
Surface
perfect
scan
reaction.
complete.
Good baby.
Alright, now let's fire at them rings.
Surface scan complete. Surface scan complete.
Lots of hot spots.
None?
Said lots of hot spots.
Oh.
Monazite, Serendibite, Muscovite. Lots of Muscovite. Rodplumsite and more Serendibite. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hot spots.
Cool, Random. And happy birthday. I'm glad you got your elite.
Congratulations! And welcome, Commander. That's awesome. Alright, how are we doing on scanning the systems here? System map.
I don't know where everybody went, so I'm just kind of hanging here.
Yep.
Well, I know where you went.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll start working my way in because the two towards me have not yet been mapped.
Yeah, I was just working my way like out.
I'm hitting planet 7 next.
Okay, I got 8 and 9.
Yeah, I'm heading to 4 right now.
Okay. Oh yeah. There's a lot of stuff to do.
Well, has anybody got 10A, 10B?
Oh, you know, did I forget to grab the, crap. I forgot to grab the moons. Dang it. I forgot to grab the moons when I was there. Thank you for reminding me.
Well, no, I'm just gonna go get one, but okay.
Well, you could grab the 8 or 9.
Okay, they haven't got 8 or 9?
That's the ones I was headed for, but since I'm going to grab these 2, it leaves those 2 for you.
Okay. I was just waiting because somebody got the terraformal right off the bat, and I thought, okay, now where's everybody at? I knew you were on the gas giant, but I didn't know where yellow was.
I am now on number 7, and I will get the moon as well.
Okay. Well, I'm headed for 9.
8 and 9 are a pair. They're right around each other.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
And now over to B.
That was fast.
Now they're each 2 probers. Doesn't take long to do them at all. Fire one at each side and just wait for them to finish. Oh my god, you went to Alpha Centauri? Oh jeez. Did you take the half-an-hour slog out to Hutton Orbital while you were there? Oh my god, that system's nuts. I will someday do that slog, but only once.
I don't need a coffee mug that bad.
Well, I mean, what do you do with it? It just sits in your hold for the rest of its life?
Well, no, it's a rare commodity, so you buy 6 of them and you take them a couple hundred light years away and sell them. He gave up. A lot of people do.
Surface scan complete.
Yeah, it takes a lot of patience to get out there. System map. Alright, let's see what we got for a status on the system now. So, those are mapped.
9's done. 8 will be in about 4 seconds. Or 4.23 seconds. Light seconds.
Okay, 5 is still open.
Yeah, I'm heading for 5 right now.
Okay. And that's it. That will be it. So those 2 are it, and then head back to the carrier.
Yes, sir.
And I'll start trying to navigate.
Yeah, it's going to be hunt and pick now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's called go out, close to 500 and poke around. That was the whole reason we went out on the beta, was to plot the route as far as we could. And, well, we reached the end of that. Belt and suspenders are gone, folks. We're now on our own.
We have reached the end of a tether, and now we have disconnected.
Now we boldly go where no man has gone before.
Here there be dragons.
Except I've been out here before. I'm just mildly annoyed that the system I intended to put this in no longer has an Earth-like.
Oh, we'll find one.
Oh, yeah. So basically, we'll go out to the system that we're in and start moving towards the near end of the route across the abyss. Or the easiest route across the abyss, anyway. And first Earth-like we find, that's where it ends up.
But since some of you here pretty shortly, you need to keep in mind that we're going to be in territory where there's areas that you can't go into because it's locked permanent systems. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's some future part of the story that's out in this area, and they've permit locked that entire region out.
And according to Trace, it's almost, if not bigger than the bubble, the whole bubble back behind us. So don't get caught on one side and you have to go all the way around it.
Well, they definitely have lots of space to do that out here.
Yeah, yeah. And I believe we're going to be going just galactic east of that. So we should miss it along our direct route. But coming back, we could run into it.
I gotta pop AFK real quick. I'm in auto dock. I should be right back.
Okay.
Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
I see all three of you back on the info tablet. I'm getting ready to drop out now.
Communications established. We are ready to receive docking requests.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad.
No, I'm in an Imperial cutter. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Solid approach. What can we do for you, Commander?
Nice, 3.5 mil.
3.5 mil times 4. 12
Times.
mil.
It's 1.2 mil for the carrier. Yay! So in this group, we've got 2 Imperial cutters, 1 Imperial clipper, and an Asp Explorer. All right.
Oh, you forgot the Type 9 and the Sidewinder.
Yeah, that's true, but he's not pulling those out. Oh
No.
my goodness, this is hard to navigate. Alright, how far out am I? This is... Oops, 38 light years too far. But that one. 505. 497. 498. Okay, 498 it is.
The ship that Trace is in is the cutter. $204 million. No holler, no squalor. It is the most expensive ship in the game, not counting the fleet carrier.
Yep.
I'm sure glad the cutter didn't cost $5 billion.
I'm back. I had a fussy grandbaby I had to take care of.
Well, that happens.
It looks tiny.
What'd you say, mate?
3.7 million.
Base cost of a cutter, yeah.
Yeah, parked right next to a cutter. It looks empty.
There's a lovely video on YouTube that shows the relative size of every single ship in Elite.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
It was done before the carrier, so...
I think I've seen that. Maybe.
It's yeah, well, it was,
Yeah.
you know, hitting the boards for a while, and it tended to come up in searches quite a bit, so... I wonder if they've updated that for the, having the carrier. That would be cool. Cool. Kill them pirates.
Oh, that would be cool to have a landing pad way up here on the forward canards. Oh, there's me.
Yep, there's you right next to me. Yellow's in front of me in the clipper. And Lynn is behind in her cutter. I like it when the clipper's right next to one of the cutters so that you can see just the exact size difference. It's only a little narrower, but boy is it a lot shorter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's maybe 2/3 the length of the cutter, and it's almost as wide.
He's a little guy. I like my cutter, or my clipper.
It's faster than the cutter.
It's one of the fastest, isn't it?
It's one of the top three, yeah.
But the clipper's incredibly fast.
It suffers from a horrible yaw, but you can pitch and roll and ignore your yaw. So,
Yeah.
and it's both its pitch and its roll are pretty reasonable. So it's despite having a horrific yaw, it's a very, very nimble ship. Oop, you did a poof. Where'd you go?
I saw that.
I'll be right back.
Ah, Oh, we're changing over to the Type 9, are we?
Space moo.
The Space Cow. Yep. Which
Well.
is...
Bulk.
It's certainly a bulk ship, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
Have you watched any of the YouTube videos by the pilot?
No.
He does reviews a la like the old Top Gear.
Yep.
They're really reminiscent of that.
Yeah,
But
it really is too,
yeah, he talks about how the Type 9, you know, it's like it's really out of place until you get a fleet of them out there
Yeah, pretty much.
mining. It's pretty cool to watch that, a fleet of them mining.
Because then if something comes in to bother them, they all just run it over.
Line up like a bunch of ducks and just take out just one hits, the next hit, or they come at them at 4 different angles and get them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just basically all... I mean, that ship's main weapon is its own bulk.
Oops, sorry, dude, no brakes.
That's what it feels like flying.
It is one of the most awkward ships to fly.
It reminds me of a dump truck I used to have to drive to go down a hill, and you apply the brakes, and it's God's guess whether you're going to stop at the bottom or not.
Oh, it does have a second seat. It's got 3 seats
Nice.
on the lower deck. I never noticed that.
Rated in a Type 9 until I got my cutter.
Whoops. I went below the deck.
I was flying like a brick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you know what the shuttle crew feel like.
Oh, yeah, so it does have 3 seats right there.
I really like that. It's like an office building.
Oh, I gotta slow down my movement speed. There we go. Hello in there. I can see you.
I have my helmet on.
No, you don't.
I should.
Nope, no helmet there.
It doesn't look like it.
Looks like you got blonde hair.
Oh, no, the helmet's on. It's just got a clear face plate.
Oh, okay.
No, it's smoke.
Well, it's clear in that shot. So now we come over here to
We'll have
this.
to fix that. 1 second. How do we do that?
Hollow me.
There we go. Oops.
Oh, this way.
That was Codex.
I didn't realize the ASP had a second seat right underneath the first.
Yeah, it does.
Well, Trace, it took us how long to realize that there's lasers right there?
Yeah, I know. Kept missing these guys.
I refuse to fix my paint job.
You gonna let it get all scratched up?
Yeah, that's a badge of honor, man.
Oh, I like mine pristine.
Well, you got a cutter, it should be pristine.
We like to bask.
Yeah. I mean, I keep my cutter clean too.
Then you need a Corvette. That way when you do damage to it, it actually has pieces
Well, your mask is still clear.
Yeah, it only has clear and opaque. There's some pretty cool ship designs.
Yeah.
You know, they could actually call you Peeping Tom, Trace.
Now I'm peeping on myself. How's that?
Okay.
It's called self-reflection.
It's so...
I can't get in close enough here. The nose of the cutter keeps getting in the way.
Keeps getting in the road.
Getting in the way. I suddenly had a lag moment. No. This paint job has a rather unique characteristic to it.
It changes color.
Yep.
I was going to say I love the way it changes color. And I thought, wait a minute, no, he actually changed the paint job. And I'm like, no, wait a minute, he didn't.
Nope. Literally, as I move around it, it literally you can literally see the different lighting zones where it changes to different colors. And then depending on the star, I mean, this could be all sorts of colors.
Yeah, and I knew it did that. It was just such a drastic change from the front that I was like, wait, no, he changed the paint. No, he didn't.
No. No. It can actually go to a rather deep orange in the light of some stars.
Or a copper gold, which was awesome color. Awesome color. It was a copper gold. Or, yeah, it was copper gold. No, bronze gold, wasn't it?
Yeah, bronze gold, yeah.
It was just, oh my gosh, it was beautiful. I would have bought that paint job.
There's another paint job somewhat similar to this that I've got on my Anaconda, which changes even more drastically than this does.
Yeah, boy, that sure don't look like gold. It's like baby poop yellow.
Yeah, it looks different from mine. I see it looks tan. Almost like a desert tan from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, it's kind of like the 1970s autumn gold that used to be on the refrigerators and stoves and washing machines.
I remember that color.
Oh.
Well, her cutter's almost the same color my Maverick was. What did he jump into? Okay, back into the Clipper.
Yeah. I have to bask.
Well, you better get all your switching done in about 3 or 4 minutes. You're going to be locked down. Or 3 or 4 seconds, excuse me.
Too late. Just in time.
Attention, carrier is now under pre-flight lockdown. All services
No,
have been
no.
What happened? Did it yank you down?
He was.
My camera's stuck in my hanger.
He pulled his camera out and it glitched when he got pulled in because he pulled it out just as it was trying to pull it in. It's okay. When we jump out the other side, it'll fix itself.
Yeah. Just don't do like I did. We were all getting in the beta. We were doing our thing, and it was like, what was it, 4 minutes before we left. And so, he said, come on up here, look around. And so I hit it, and I was used to the old regular Elite, the way that the cockpit control panels were, and I launched myself.
Oh, no.
I was trying to get turned around and get back on the ship before it locked down.
And she uses the auto dock, so it took forever to get back in.
Well, I was giving it trouble. I was pushing it to land.
Well, the way the auto dock works, at least on my ship, is as soon as you apply more thrust, it does the auto, or disengages auto thrust, or auto dock and auto.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, is giving it throttle, pushing towards the landing site, and then when I got close enough, I just throw the throttle in zero and let it take back over again. Oh, heavens, if I'd have tried to land it, I'd have skidded across the top of his carrier, and I'd have been blown up because it started shooting me, and...
You'd have fell off the edge and then it jumped about you.
Yeah, well, I did fall off the edge. And then when we did start, was that still in... No, that was in the real carrier, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There were so many carriers in the instance, and you know, when you see where...
Put her on the wrong one.
I could see Emerald Tablet in my window, but Emerald Tablet jumped without me, and I was on somebody else's carrier, but I could see Emerald Tablet in my window.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Luckily, he only jumped 25 light years away or so,
Yeah.
so it wasn't no biggie.
But at least we don't have to worry about that out here.
Probably not.
We're the only one around for 1,000 light years.
Oh, many more thousands than that, yes.
About Anchorage, Explorer Anchorage, about the closest carrier.
There's probably, I think there's one closer than that, maybe two.
Yeah.
Because they were part of the Deep
Sagittarius
Space
A
Array.
had a ton.
Well, no, there's part of the Deep Space Service Array. There's two of them in the sector that we're going to. And one of them is actually right along our flight path.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we'll end up in that system because I don't remember what system it is, but it's entirely possible we'll pop into a system out here and there'll be a carrier in it. It would be an enormous stroke of luck because I'm kind of jumping on a fixed distance, or as close to a fixed distance as I can.
Oh, just a single star.
All right. Anybody want to go up and verify it? Make sure there isn't two?
Up right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes that single star ends up being 4 or 5 pretty good ones.
Yeah, sometimes the second and third stars are far enough away. That you don't get anything for them.
Oh. Yep, just one.
Just one? Okay. Alright. And as soon as you get back in the instance, I'll start us. Actually, you're going to take less than 15 minutes to get back, so I'll just navigate now.
Okay.
And if you end up taking too long to get back, I'll cancel the jump and restart it.
And if I miss, it'll only take me 20 minutes to get there.
Just enough time for the cooldown, yeah.
I'm only 100 light seconds away.
Alright, so I need to aim for there. Pull back.
Now your cutter's as color it's supposed to be.
A lot of stars are blue out here. That's a little out of range. 498.5. Sure, we'll go there. Oh, it says I can't go there. Oh.
Is your time expired?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, maybe not.
We didn't go out.
We didn't go out, so I might still be in cooldown, yeah.
So I don't know.
Yep, still 21 seconds to cooldown. Are you gonna buzz me, Yellow?
No, I'm trying to find a different. When you cancel, she says, thanks for the chat, I guess.
Huh?
She's got some interesting things to say.
Docking request cancel, thanks for the
Yeah,
chat,
look
I
at
guess.
you. Look at you. Look at you. I see. See what he's doing.
He's got favorite landing spots.
Oh, I'm 10 kilometers away. Whoops.
I'll be right back.
Oh, there we go. Landing pad 1. Back of the bus. So, what's the other space game?
There's two of them. There's EVE Online and what's the other one? Come on, brains. Star Citizen.
Yeah, that's the one.
I had to fix my glass of tea that broke.
Oh, well, that's not good.
It was an original Kickstarter for Star Citizen, but I haven't messed with it yet.
And you haven't messed with it. Oh my God.
Well, it never said it came out, so it was just like, oh, hey, you can check this out. And I think they didn't have flying yet when I first started checking it out, so I was just checking out the ships, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I forgot about it.
Yeah, they still haven't released it as a product yet. Even though you can buy it, but it's still considered in beta, open beta.
Is it still beta or is it alpha?
I think that when they actually... I gotta wait. Come on, lag. Come on, lag. There we go.
I know one of my other games that I play is... Look it up. Star.
That's what I was about to do.
My friend, he got it and played it, and he said it had, and he got Elite too, and he said it had more bugs than Elite had, so he quit playing it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it says they're in Alpha 3.9 now.
Alpha 3.9. Oh my God.
I mean, it
How many years
pretty.
has it been an alpha in there?
Yeah, I don't know that they'll ever be, releasing that game as a full game. So they'll just keep developing more stuff and more stuff and more stuff and never releasing it. That way they don't have to claim its production quality, you know? And why is my head tracking suddenly got me looking way up in the air?
I don't know. Did you hit on Chruia?
Last up.
No, but it got a little warm in here today, and the thing that attaches it to the monitor is a little... Now the glue's a little loose.
Okay,
now
the
it's
last
got me
update
crooked.
was April 6th. Last update was April 6th, 2013. This is on the official Kickstarter page. Estimated delivery was November 2014.
Okay, I got
They got over 2 million.
galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
I'm trying to see when it was started.
Nope, the it's gone out of calibration. I must have done something to move the mounting point.
Oh no, because now it'll actually fix if it'll actually fit if I say you're half a bubble off.
Okay, well, I can fix that. Let's see, where is that thing? No. Come on, I need the... Thank you. I need this. Go through a quick... recalibrate of this thing. If the calibration will come up. There's that. Those are lined up. Okay, I did that. No, I want to recalibrate, thank you. I don't want to just do... Which menu is that on?
Attention, this carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any outstanding business in the system prior to departure. Carrier jump successful. Please stand by while final checks are completed.
No, it's still crooked. Okay. Gaze trace interaction game 6 experience. Where is the... Can't remember where the calibration screen is. I can see that when the glue re-dried, it's not level. Mouse, Windows, About. It's not what I'm looking for. I thought it was under display setup, but I guess not. Test and improve calibration. That's what I'm looking for.
carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Oh, that's much better. Okay, good. Alright, get back in the game. Still a little crooked. How can it be that far off? Well, it looks like I'm going to have to play with it offline until I get it right. Because that's way off.
Trying to get my wife to play so she can bask in my cutter
she
with
can
me.
ride with you in the multi-crew. She can help you FSS scan, and she fly your fighter, but she won't be able to get in the SUV, and you won't be able to get in the SUV if she's in.
What about the ones with the? What about the ones with the multi-bay
She won't get no credits.
SRV?
No, it's, they don't let you do the SRV with. Unfortunately, you can fly a fighter.
No, we tried it. He had 2 SRVs, and I was in the crew with him, and we tried it. You can't even get into them.
Oh, looks like the JVDs are working now. I was on here earlier, and Lynn was taking off or landing or something like that. And when she comes in for a landing in the pad right in front of me, the jet blast deflectors didn't pop up.
Whoops.
So I got a face full of her exhaust.
Space gal farts.
Right. You got 7 engines. I only have 4. Oh, no, I take that back. There's 2 per pod. So that's 6 engines.
Sometimes I tell you that isn't enough, and other times I tell you that's just too much, too much.
Especially when you accidentally hit turbo.
Yeah. Flying through an asteroid field. Oh, shoot.
Oh, man, it doesn't let me check out. Oh, the superstructure. Oh, there we go. I want this one to be my space stateroom. Oh, the signal lost.
Attention, carrier is now under pre-flight lockdown.
And if anybody's keeping score, or distance. We are now 35,640.39 light years away from Sol. Let me out! Let me out!
It's trapped me.
Okay, I gotta drop to the main menu to try and see if that will reset the head tracker. It's got me
Okay, boss.
leaning to the right. I don't like that. Well, that's interesting. I can't just pop back and pop in. Put a timer here.
Yes.
There we go. I'm still crooked,
Okay.
though. Well, that's annoying. I'm going to have to live with it, I guess, for tonight. How much was the system?
40,000.
Oh, well, I guess it's
It's got. Huh?
guess it's time to go figure out what's out there then.
Yes, sir. We waited on you.
Well, thank you much.
You're welcome.
Oh, this is really annoying. I don't know that I'm going to be able to fly like this.
Well, just cock your head to the side, see straight.
Area is far behind you.
Track landing here.
I better stop the joking.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Holy moly, 29 bodies.
This will take a little bit.
And I have rings.
Ring.
Yeah, now we got a fussy baby over here.
That's alright. Take care of business.
It's more important than the game any day. More rings. System map.
Look at them beautiful rings.
Yep. Metal rich, rocky, metal rich, and rocky. No ice.
I don't see no terraformables.
No terraformables, nothing that's really worth a whole lot of money. Not even that high metal content. Next system. Oh, this is really going to piss me off having the head tracker miscalibrated.
Don't you hate it when crap don't work right?
Ugh, and this thing's been working great for years, and just tonight it started to go wacko. I hope it doesn't mean it's going bad. I hope it just means that it's come partially off its mounting or something.
Wow.
Oh, I can't fly straight with it like this. Oh, that's
Yeah, I
horrible.
noticed that. You're not even, it wasn't even headed towards the ship.
Disengage.
Leaving hyperspace.
This is going to be interesting to land, I tell you.
Just hit X. Auto dock will land you.
Don't have an auto dock. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Access granted. Proceed to your allocated path, Commander.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
This ought to be interesting.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm letting you go in first.
Oh, you hit me.
I what?
Your ass end hit the top of me. Made me dip down.
Huh, didn't register on my side.
Yeah, you went over me and I heard bump, and all of a sudden my windshield, my whole where I'm sitting at went down and then back up. It's like, you hit me. Well,
Didn't register that on my side, I don't know. Oh, this is really pissing me off here. Nothing is where it's supposed to be.
Oh, I can really see the density change
Yeah.
in the stars. That's crazy.
yeah, that'll get better for him to navigate too.
Gets a hell of a lot easier when you can see where you're going. Alright.
Oh, by the way, how was the first day at work?
Interesting. Maybe I should set this one up. Let's try this. What can I hit? Alright, let's... Oh. That's not what I want. Okay, so now if I hit... No, that didn't go and do what I wanted. fix this? It's definitely wacko. How do I straighten it out? Oops.
Attention, this carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any outstanding business in the system prior to departure.
Well, that's interesting. I'm over on the left here. And interesting. Well, maybe if I just try recalibrating it again, it'll work.
Poor baby's so tired, but she's fighting sleep.
Attention, carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
And now it's back to normal. Okay.
Yay!
Sounds to me like the elite was messing with you again.
Well, I changed the setting on the eye tracker, and it probably saved its files. And but yeah, it could easily have been Elite again. Who knows?
Just like your rudder pedals.
Yeah, but that was actually a control change within Elite. They changed the mapping somewhere internally.
Did they ever fix that?
There hasn't been an update since, so that was on the last update. So all I did was unmapped the press plates on the or pedals on the on my foot pedals. So now I'm only using the rotation on it rather than the rotation and the pedals. But it's nice to be level with my ship again. Now I can actually understand what I'm looking at.
I had it
Yeah.
with my pedals too. When I first used them, it just sat there and span around. So
Yeah, I had that problem, and it's a control setting.
right, yeah. I just unmapped it and remapped it, and it worked fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's not good. The Velcro on this thing didn't stick and it fell on the baby.
Oh, well, that's not good either. Huh? You don't want stuff to fall on the baby. That's not good.
Oh, they generally start crying after that.
Yeah. Okay, so they got the power play stickers off of the carrier, but now they've put them on the cutter.
I put my power play sticker on.
I'm not aligned with anybody on the power play, and yet I've got a Torvald.
Ooh. I don't think we can be friends. I'm the other one.
Do I have that junk on me?
I'm so bad I forgot what I was.
No, it seems to be on the ship kit.
I've never done it. I don't even put stickers. Oh, okay.
Seems to be attached to the ship kit.
Hey. Well, now you can only hate part of his ship, not all of it.
Nice ship. I hate your wings, though.
I'm kind of annoyed at that.
I was going to say, mine better not have no stickers. I don't go for that stuff on a paint job.
Oh, nope, you've got it right there.
Now you can't look at it. Honk, honk.
Attention, carrier is now under pre-flight lockdown. All services...
Not as visible on your paint job as it is on mine.
Hey, baby. Go get some sweeps?
Landing pads retracted. Hangar bay secure.
Well, given the time, this will be the last jump for tonight.
Okay, doke.
It would help if I typed the system into my tracker.
Maintenance crews have signed off. All scheduled work has been placed on hold until the jump completes. All crew, prepare for carrier jump.
Attention all ships. This carrier is about to engage the frame shift drive. Please move to a safe distance.
Attention all personnel, frame shift drive has been engaged.
Attention. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
$3,000.
That don't look very good.
No. Yeah,
I like how she says restrict speed until after you're gone, or until you're away from the carrier, and I'm already boosting on the deck.
No. I've tried going slow. I've tried going fast. I still get that message, loitering infraction detected.
No, 2 stars.
Well, better than 1.
Yeah. What you think we ought to be doing, boss man? Looking for tritium in another system and jump to it?
I'm not going to worry about it. We've technically got enough to get there. Eventually, we'll find some.
Cargo hold at maximum
Or you
capacity.
want to keep jumping and looking as we go?
Yeah, just jump and look as we go. We'll eventually find some. If it starts to get critical, well, we can look, but I'm not really worried about it. Okay, carrier's full up. Or at least the tritium storage is full up.
Sorry.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
What'd you do, bump into somebody on the way back in?
No, I yawned and I was afraid that the mic caught it.
Oh. Okay. So let's see where we are at. Come on. Alrighty. So we're now at 6,338 down. That's okay. Like I said, we've got enough to get there with a few thousand to spare, so I'm not really that worried about it.
Okay.
So, when we do find tritium, we'll stop for a bit and mine it, but I don't see any reason to go, out of the way or stop what we're doing, unless we get like all the way to the end and we're running real low and we haven't found an Earth-like. Well, then we'll find a icy ring and mine. If we run into one on the way, well, we'll fill up. But at any rate, it's after 10 o'clock, which is my bedtime, since I do have to go to work again in the morning. Working for a living does have its drawbacks. You have to sacrifice time you'd rather be playing so that you can get work done. So I'll call it a night here. Thank you folks for coming along. I'd like to thank the wonderful crowd we had this evening. It was great to have so many people viewing this live. I really do appreciate the everyone watching and everyone who's goes in the chat, and you three who are with me on the carrier. Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.
So we'll pick this up tomorrow night, 8 p.m. as usual, and hopefully I'll be a little closer to 8 p.m. Unfortunately, I realized at the last second that I had to get the trash out there before I flew, and it's just like, oh, no, it's time for me to start, but I got to do the trash. Whoops. Got a little crunch for time there. Anyway, pick it up tomorrow night, 8 p.m. as usual. That's all for now. This is Tristus Majestus signing out.
The baby agrees.
She's not having a good night.
Oh.